The Lantern Keeper. Once upon a time, in a small coastal village, there lived a young woman named Elara. She wasn't the richest, she wasn't the most powerful, but she had something rare, a light inside her that everyone could feel, a light made of her dreams, her hopes, her spirit. People loved to be around her. She made the darkest days seem brighter. One stormy evening, when the ocean howled and the sky cracked open with lightning, a stranger stumbled into the village. His name was Orion, a traveler, a lost soul. Wounded, both in body and spirit, Elara, being who she was, felt a pull in her heart. She nursed him back to health. She shared her stories, her laughter, her dreams. Without even realizing it, she gave him pieces of her light. And Orion, he soaked it all in. Days turned into months. Orion leaned on Elara for everything: comfort, guidance, dreams. And Elara? She forgot to dream for herself. She laughed less. She lived less. But she told herself, this is love. This is what love is supposed to be. Until one night. It was the night of the Festival of Lights, the biggest celebration in the village. People carried lanterns through the streets, each lantern symbolizing the light of their soul. Elara had crafted a special lantern for Orion, bigger, brighter, more beautiful than anyone else's. It was a symbol of everything she had given him. But just as she was about to give it to him, she saw something. Something that froze her blood. From across the crowded festival, she saw Orion, laughing with another woman, holding her hand, promising her the same dreams, the same stories, the same future. In that moment, it hit her. She had given everything and forgotten herself. The lantern she held in her hand slipped. It shattered on the stone path. The light inside it, gone. Just like that. The crowd gasped, but Elara didn't notice. All she could see was how empty she felt inside. How her own light, the very thing that made her Elara, had been neglected, starved, abandoned. She ran through the streets, her heart pounding, the rain soaking her dress. She collapsed on the cliffs, overlooking the dark, raging sea. Elara disappeared from the village for a while. She wandered the cliffs, the forests, the empty beaches. People said she had lost her way. But the truth was, she was fighting battles no one else could see. Every morning, she woke up with a weight in her chest. Some days, she couldn't even find the strength to light a fire or braid her hair. The vibrant colors she once wore faded into gray. The songs she once sang fell silent. Some nights, she screamed into the empty sky, "Why wasn't I enough? Why did loving him cost me myself?" She blamed herself, hated herself, doubted if her light was ever real at all. One freezing dawn, as the first light broke over the sea, Elara found herself standing barefoot on the icy cliffs, broken, alone. She looked out at the endless, raging ocean, and there, in the bitter cold, she understood. The sea didn't apologize for its storms. The cliffs didn't apologize for being carved by waves. The stars didn't apologize for shining alone in the darkness. Nature never dims itself for anyone. Why should she? She wasn't broken. She was becoming, changing, growing stronger where the cracks had been. It was not easy. It was never easy. Some days, Elara only managed to light a single candle. Other days, she rebuilt her dreams. Slowly, painfully, with trembling hands. She stopped living for someone else's approval. She wrote new songs, not to impress, but to express. She painted her walls in wild colors, colors that made her heart sing. She danced again, not for a partner, but for herself under the open sky. Bit by bit, her light returned. Not the same light, a deeper, richer, fiercer light. And when she walked back into the village 1 year later, head high, eyes steady, people gasped. Not because she had been fixed, but because she had rebuilt herself, piece by broken piece, stronger than before. You will be shattered. You will be hurt. You will lose people who never deserved your light. But remember, you are not broken by these losses. You are revealed. And in your rebuilding, you will find a strength you never knew you had. Do not lose yourself in love, for your own light is a gift, one that must burn, fierce and free, long before anyone else is allowed to share its glow. If this story touched your heart, share it. Let someone else remember their own light, and don't forget to subscribe for more soul-stirring stories. Until next time, keep shining.